Welcome to the Numerology and the Astrology for February 22nd, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 11. The number 11 is the number of genius, transcendence, consciousness, expansion of awareness, thinking outside of the box, pulling and synthesizing information from many areas into this particular moment. And so the number 11 moves from the ethereal quality of this, high vibrating consciousness. But it will also collapse down into the detail-oriented quality of the number 2. If you add the 1 and the 1 together, you get the number 2, and then it swings back again. I find this number is notorious for expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction. I think everybody has been feeling that at this moment because this number is also associated with the Aquarian age, and we are in as much Aquarius as you can possibly imagine, with so many planets being in Aquarius through the month of February. And while thank goodness we are finally in the sign of Pisces, we're still dealing with the windy, stormy air effects of all of this Aquarius that is propelling us forward. So we're feeling this kind of swing. We are all down here, having the confusing time of living in a cycle of duality, and that duality exists specifically in the mind. But when we are ready to step beyond the mind and into the highest reflection of human consciousness, we understand that we need to expand beyond the old patterns and become something more significant than before. This number shows that when we exclude the facts and the truth and our awareness, we will never have enough power to become great. It is only by learning to accept all aspects within that we become whole. Through that wholeness, we learn to step past the duality of suffering and karma and become a fully integrated and vitally alive person that can powerfully contribute to a vastly changing world. The astrology today. Time to enjoy fabulous cooking and the taste sensations that light you up. That is because the moon is in Cancer for a few days, and all things homey are what we are craving. What were some of your favorites that you loved as a child? It's all about finding those things that help make us calm and kind. The family becomes more important than ever. Connection, desires to go deep and have meaning, belonging, and all of that becomes essential. Today we discover what is the driving force that motivates us. There are moments when we need to move towards those pictures in our mind. The nostalgia from the past pushes us to reclaim those feelings of a more innocent time, a time when just the simple things were enough. There is still a lot of Aquarius energy stirring the pot, and so don't worry if we feel a bit too airy and windy. Distractions are part of this month's pattern. It will take effort to stay grounded. That is why going back to what is familiar and that reminds us of home becomes so helpful. There are so many tools from our past that can be utilized today to help us navigate these unusual times. We can still be progressive and insightful while we use those that have been stabilizers in our life for a long time. We have weathered many stressful times. So my quote for today is, we have weathered many stressful times, and when we remember those moments, then we can put this one into a better perspective. And my blog for today. I look forward to February being in the past this year, not because of myself, but because of the stress that my clients have been under and feeling. There has been so much rapid intensity, and that pressure seems to be tremendously ungrounding, causing distress and upset. And the pain they feel is genuine, and there is a state of confusion and uncertainty following many around. That is why we return again and again to that which is tried and true in such moments. Sometimes the familiar can be calming, because it reaches into our past and our ancestry and historical lineage. Then we know we are not alone. We feel the strength and determination of our ancestors. When we reflect and remember what they went through for us to be here now, then this moment comes into perspective. Sometimes one thing can act as an anchor in stormy waters. If you feel that ungrounded and chaotic feeling, perhaps grabbing your grandmother's ring or that book that was given to you to remember the good things and times of your past. Open up that scrapbook and let yourself feel into the many memorable moments that have made you what and who you are today. It is so easy to forget how much we have gone through already. And when we are under pressure from so much monumental change, it is easy to get overwhelmed and feel that this moment is more challenging than previous ones. But the truth is that we have weathered many such moments, and when we remember those times, then we can put this one into better perspective. Thanks, everyone.